need to find out the name of that guy and get it. He's actually in another movie that's really good called Last Cab to Darwin, I think it's called.
Okay.
Where he's like, basically, he's got a terminal illness and then euthanasia is allowed in Darwin, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to
And it's a death sport? And he just gets into a fight and just gets fucking destroyed. And he's like, this is a terrible way to go. To just bring it full circle back to the death sport. And he's just like got a terminal illness and he's at like end of stay, end of life, and he's just fucking struggling. And there's this young guy just fucking bobbing and weaving.
Should talk about a stepping stone fight.
Oh, he's just like, and then like right at the very end, Joe Rogan's like, how do you feel, man? He's like, man, I fucking killed that guy.
And then they just wheel him off to watch Seinfeld.
Oh, get out of it. Get out of it, you fucking dog.
Well, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, fucking
But
dog.
yeah, like, we may as well answer the question of like, so I think what will happen is and I hope that I'm not around. I hope my children aren't around. I hope,
What about your grandchildren?
maybe, I don't know.
Fuck them.
Yeah, it depends if I like them or not. But, I don't want to be around to see that side of things. Like, because imagine if, like, death sports are a thing that are acceptable, what the fuck else is happening?
Oh, yeah.
So something major has to happen to the collective consciousness of people where they go, fuck it, let's give it a go.
Yeah, 100% right there. There'd have to be some sort of...
we've been doing this, we may as well, let's step it up just for that little bit.
Yeah, like some sort of like massive event. And you're just like, well, we used to do the UFC and look where it got us. So let's just step it up a bit.
Like, because back in like ancient Rome or places like that, they didn't have the AFL, obviously. And I don't think they had football, like soccer, if you want to call it that, at that time either.
No. Do you reckon, a thought experiment, if they'd had AFL, maybe they'd still be going?
What? Maybe they'd still have the Colosseum?
No, like Rome, because Rome fell. But like, do you reckon...
I think Rome fell because... Here we go again, man.
Just a thought experiment. I reckon they'd still be going pretty well.
I think Rome fell because they got too greedy. They were like,
I think it was the lack of AFL. Do you know, so they started the Olympics. Oh, no, it was the Greeks. But so they started the Olympics. And do you know why they had to do it naked?
To make sure no one had any weapons.
It was to make sure that they were all male. Because only males were allowed to compete.
Fucking hell.
So they're like, no females, show us your bits.
And that's where we get cancelled. Because we've just mentioned that.
Well,
could you imagine back then? Fuck. Like the Greeks now would be like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure everyone would be like, what the fuck from back then.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely sidetracked off there. So we're thinking, that's fine. It happens.
We're going to get better. This is therapy for us anyway. At least I'm acknowledging the fact that, now I can't stop thinking about why Rome failed. Because they
got too greedy.
Too thin, man.
And they also got way too greedy.
Yeah, they did. They didn't have enough manpower, and
it was really corrupt. There was a massive oligarch. If you go right into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Friendly Geordie talks about it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. I should actually listen to that.
Well, yeah. So yeah. You should. I'm just trying to think where he talks about it, but it's on his podcast with Neil and Jordan.
Cool.
But yeah. And he's a bit ADD as well, so he'll probably start talking about it, then just go completely off topic, kind of like us.
Yep, that's fair enough. Like, I have sympathy for people that do that, because people are going to have to, like, I'm going to be the downfall of your show.
I think we're both going to be our own downfalls of the show.
I think that you'd be better off without me, easily.
But I don't think it'd be as fun.
Thanks, man.
Even though you got a shit opinion. Fuck you and The Office.
Fuck you.
You Michael Scott loving motherfucker.
But yeah.